AppHarvest will have a new CEO. Jonathan Webb founded the company back in 2018. It's an indoor produce growing company. He says he's stepping down to become the chief strategy officer. He'll remain on the company's board as a director. Webb steps down as the company faces turmoil in the last few months. Tony Martin, a veteran with AppHarvest, will then serve as the new CEO. He first joined the company's board in October. He's serving as a chief operating officer since January.